That's all fun. If you not getting me, forget about it. I know by Lambo. Is that why I shout?
Sorry that you got cheated on.
It's all right. Been a couple times. You know, I feel like
Really?
no matter how bad of a you are, sometimes...
Let's get into it. When Mario dropped that line, "Do you enjoy being hurt?" he might as well have been reaching straight into Chloe Bailey's heart. Yeah, sure, that song came out in 2004 when Chloe was just a kid. But somehow, those lyrics hit harder than ever now. Tell me this, how does a woman with that much beauty, talent, and star power keep finding herself wrapped up with dudes who bring nothing but chaos? Out of everybody she could have linked up with, she locked in with Burna Boy? For real? We're talking about one of the most chaotic men in the game right now, and this isn't just some random questionable link-up. It's a full-on disaster. Chloe was out here shining in designer fits, leveling up her career, and now she's stuck in the middle of messy drama while this other chick, who's allegedly tied to Burna too, is out here throwing low-key shade like it's her full-time job. She's dancing, running her mouth, and acting like she's the one who won. But wait, it gets wilder. This other woman is apparently whipping around in a Lamborghini that's registered in Chloe's name. Not Burna's gift, not a joint purchase, Chloe's. And she let him slide around in that car like it was his personal ride? That's not love, that's straight up clownery. And let's be clear, this ain't about tearing Chloe down. Nobody's trying to throw shade for fun. This is real frustration, because watching a queen like her get caught up in this mess, it's painful to see. She deserves way better than this circus. And it's not just about Burna cheating, it's about the pattern. This man's got a whole rap sheet when it comes to playing the women he dates. Anyone paying even a little attention saw this disaster brewing from 10 miles out. People tried to give Chloe the benefit of the doubt, thinking maybe, just maybe, he'd changed this time. Maybe he'd finally grown up. But nah, same script, different co-star. And now Chloe's out here in interviews, smiling through the pain, acting like everything's all good, while this alleged side chick, B's girl, is spinning around on socials like she just snatched a Grammy. Chloe really thought she was living a fairy tale, jet-setting around the world, glowing on carpets, all booed up and giggling in interviews like she found her Prince Charming. But behind all the glitz and glam, Burna was allegedly out in these streets acting like he was still on the market.
Now went home and all of that. I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. We knocked and all of that because he already sold me a lot of dreams and all of that. I was like, oh, no problem. Like, he can be like one of my guys. He's a celebrity. Know how to code it. I'll be getting money from him. He should do his own things. I have my own relationship.
Exactly.
Like, that's how. When that morning I wanted to leave, he was like, oh, don't go. I'm like, no, I'm going. I went back home and all. The next thing, in fact, I told you that I don't mess around with artists because you guys talk so much. I would be expecting at this stage you've come up in life, like you would not
want to
point or anything. That's why he was like, oh, he's on his way to LA right now. He's going to call me once he lands. He never called. He texted me, oh my God, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no wahala. I want to pay for my car like this week, please. Like, what's going on? He's like, oh, trust me, I'm coming to Lagos on Thursday or whatever. We'll see when I come. That Thursday, which he didn't come to Lagos, he didn't say anything. I just blocked him. That was the day I even paid for my car. I blocked him.
No commitment, no loyalty, just vibes and late-night moves. And here's where the drama really kicks up. Because a woman named Sophia just slid into the story like a plot twist. And trust, she didn't come empty-handed. Word on the street is Sophia's been moving through Nigeria's elite circles for a minute. People already knew her name. She's got a way of staying close to money, fame, and the kind of men who make headlines. Let's just say she ain't new to this game. She's mastered it. She knows how to walk into a room and own it without saying a word. But the moment things spiraled for Chloe, that came when a leaked audio clip hit the internet like a bomb going off. It was a phone call between Sophia and a friend. And in that convo, Sophia was spilling all kinds of tea. Sophia didn't hold anything back. She said Burna was chasing her like his life depended on it. Non-stop calls, texts, trying to pull up on her every chance he got. And it wasn't just sweet talk either. According to her, Burna was making wild promises, saying he'd buy her a whole Lamborghini truck if she just gave him some of her time. Can you believe that? Chloe's out here flying private jets, thinking she's the one, while he's allegedly out back offering a Lamborghini to someone else like it's no big deal. Let's be very clear, Burna never bought Chloe a Lambo, not one. The flashiest thing he ever gifted her was that OT Demar Piguet watch. And yeah, sure, that's a flex. It's a luxury piece, no doubt. But compared to the level of disrespect he was out here throwing around, that watch ain't even scratching the surface. While Chloe's showing off a designer timepiece, this man's allegedly whispering luxury car dreams into another woman's ear like it's Halloween candy. And people were confused. Like, how do you have Chloe Bailey, a literal powerhouse, stunning, multi-talented, always booked, and still feel the urge to chase after someone else with a Lambo fantasy? That's not just messy, it's clown behavior on a deluxe level. Social media did not hold back. Burna was getting dragged hard. Twitter, TikTok, you name it. His name was trending like it was roast night. The memes were vicious. Folks were calling Chloe the first lady of Rolex, while Sophia was out here allegedly getting test drives in make-believe Lambos. The internet had no chill. And when that voice note from Sophia hit the net, boom, it was chaos. Twitter exploded. IG comment sections were full of clown emojis, and TikTok already had like 3 viral audios flipping that clip into pure internet gold. Chloe didn't even get a moment to breathe. People were quick with the jokes. It was brutal. Social media had jokes flying left and right. People were saying, Chloe's out here eating caviar and flexing Swiss watches while Burna's trying to film Fast and Furious 12 with a whole other chick. It was straight up comedy and heartbreak, all playing out in real time across everyone's feeds. But Chloe? She didn't drop a single word. No slick captions, no cryptic tweets, not even a moody Instagram story. She went stealth mode with it. That unfollow? Surgical. She scrubbed Burna from her socials like he never even existed. Instagram? Gone. Twitter? Gone. Probably hit that remove from close friends too. That kind of silence? That's louder than a diss track. That's that I'm really done with this mess type of energy that hits different. Everybody recognized it the moment it happened. And just when it looked like things couldn't get messier, boom. Sophia dropped a second bombshell. Sis wasn't finished. She came back talking like she was running her own press tour, claiming Burna had her wrapped up in a whole fantasy. Told her she was his one and only, made big, flashy promises about handing her the keys to a Lamborghini truck just because he could. But when it was time to actually come through, poof. He ghosted. No calls, no texts, not even a made-up excuse. Just vanished like he was never in the picture. Left her hanging with nothing but sweet words and silence. And here's the part that made it even colder. All of this was going down while he was publicly booed up with Chloe. He was flying around the world, holding hands, giving couple energy in interviews, smiling for the cameras like he was the perfect man. Meanwhile, the behind-the-scenes drama? Total chaos. Behind the scenes, Burna was allegedly telling another woman he was single, living free, and ready to blow stacks just to keep her close. Like, really? It's giving double life. It's giving no respect at all. Chloe might have kept her lips sealed, but the internet? Oh, they spoke up. People were calling it exactly what it was, a straight-up masterclass in public humiliation. And what made it worse? Chloe was out here defending him, smiling ear to ear in interviews, talking him up like he was the best thing that ever happened to her, while he was out here treating the whole situation like a game show. Like, how are you getting praised on camera while you're running around behind the scenes acting like a contestant on Who Wants to Be a Playboy? Now hold up. Let's really take a second and sit with how insane this is. Burna wasn't just doing Chloe dirty, he was playing his alleged side chick too, like full-blown multitasking heartbreak. It was like he was juggling mixtapes and broken promises, like he had a whole street team for this mess. And the craziest part, he didn't even clean up the wreckage before walking Chloe around like some trophy in a kingdom he already blew up. Let that sit for a minute. This man had Chloe Bailey by his side, shining in public, while the same women he was sneaking around with were still out here popping bottles in his VIP section like it was girls' night. Sophia said it loud. Burna had Chloe out there smiling in love, while his other flings were still lurking around like it was an open house. That's not cheating. That's a whole group project with bonus points. And the part that cuts the deepest? Everybody in that circle knew what was up, except Chloe. And this ain't even her first time being caught up in some mess like this. It's like she keeps getting handed the script after the show's already aired. Chloe's made it very clear before. Loyalty is her love language. She don't play about trust, and the moment she feels disrespected, she's supposed to dip, no questions asked. So how did Burna's sweet talk and bubbly promises get past all that? That's what's got people scratching their heads. Sis has already dealt with the public embarrassment of being tied to men who never had real intentions. She's not new to this. She knows what red flags look like. Matter of fact, she probably designed a few herself. So why dive straight into another mess when she had clear skies and a smooth path in front of her? That's the question fans keep asking. And let's not act like Burna had some clean rep either. His dating history reads like a drama series. Secrets, cheating rumors, and public "I'm sorry" posts that never seem to stop. Now, here's the part that really had the internet losing it. Chloe said it with her chest before. Cheat on me, and I'm gone. Period. No drama, no second chances. She's always given that respect me or get out energy. So why is she still entertaining these same men who treat relationships like weekend hobbies? It's like she's asking for loyalty from men who treat women like checkpoints. And this pattern she's got: a soft spot for rappers, flashy types, industry dudes who slide into DMs like it's a 9-to-5. From the outside, it's starting to look like she's setting herself up to get hurt every time. People online are saying it plain. Chloe's out here dodging peace like it's the problem. Because these weren't just red flags waving. They were throwing a whole parade. Those red flags weren't just waving, they were tap dancing across the whole timeline. And still, Chloe kept smiling like she didn't see the thunderclouds forming right behind her. Girl, come on. And let's not act like Burna's history got wiped clean overnight. His track record been loud and messy. Let's rewind to that whole drama with Stefflon Don. They were giving power couple vibes all over Instagram, serving looks, captions, matching energy. But behind the scenes, Burna was allegedly creeping around with model Joe Pearl for 2 years. Not 2 weeks. 2 years. That wasn't no side fling. That was a full-on secret relationship. Joe even jumped on Instagram to tell her side. Said she was tired of being hidden, tired of the lies, and sick of the empty promises. She was out here pouring her heart out while Burna was bouncing between women like it was casual. Now fast forward, Chloe pops up thinking she's the exception. She thought she was different. But turns out she was just the next season in Burna's never-ending heartbreak series. Just another role in the rotation. And what does Burna do when the whole thing blows up? Does he own it? Come out and say anything with real accountability? Nope. Man hops on Instagram and turns it all into a freestyle. A freestyle. Chloe's probably somewhere trying to gather her peace, while he's in the booth dropping bars like, "Forget about it." Seriously? Sis says he promised her a Lambo, and he turns around and shrugs it off in a song like it's a joke. That ain't just rude. It's straight up emotional neglect with a soundtrack. Turning heartbreak into mixtape material? That's not healing. That's promo. And the worst part? He made it sound like she was the one doing too much. Like her pain was just background noise for his next verse. It's giving heartbreak as a marketing strategy. Now this part? It's wild on a whole different level. Instead of stepping up like a grown man, owning his mess, apologizing, or at least pretending to clean it up, Burna grabs the mic and drops one last jab. Not just at Sophia, but low-key at Chloe too. No remorse, no shame, just a beat, a hook, and pure disrespect. Meanwhile, Chloe's probably sitting somewhere in deep thought, replaying every message, every private jet trip, every sweet little moment in those interviews where she laughed like she was really in love. And now? She's left asking herself, how did I fall into a situation this messy? How did a woman with everything going for her get pulled into chaos with a man who acts like responsibility is a disease? And now comes the big question. What's next for Chloe? Because this can't just be another heartbreak she sweeps under the rug. She needs to flip this into a rebrand, not a breakdown. Because the internet? It's not playing nice this time. Folks aren't just roasting. They're breaking down her every move. From her red carpet looks to her dating history. It's all under the microscope now. The court of public opinion has logged in, and they're delivering verdicts. One person online didn't hold back at all. As a Nigerian, I can tell you, we never believed he was that into her. She looked like just another stop, not the destination. Cold, but the sentiment? Loud and echoing across every platform. And the clowning? It's not slowing down anytime soon. Someone else dropped this savage take. Take Chloe and Halle, beautiful, no doubt, but hard-headed. That one stung, because now it's not just about her relationship choices, it's about her judgment. And people are saying it out loud now. She might be glowing, but her choices are starting to dim the shine. Nobody can tell them nothing. Some women really out here thinking struggle love equals loyalty. And yeah, that one hit deep. But maybe it had to, because this isn't just about a toxic relationship. It's about knowing your worth. One commenter even threw Chloe a backhanded compliment, saying, "Well, at least she didn't end up a baby mama like the others who got caught in the same trap." Cold? Absolutely. But the message behind it? Clear as day. Chloe might have taken a hit, but at least she didn't walk away with a forever tie to that mess. Now she just needs to make sure she doesn't spin the block and try to run it back. Because that man, with his oversized ego and that corny grin, had Chloe looking like his stepdaughter instead of his girlfriend. Let's be real, it wasn't giving power couple. It was giving father-daughter brunch. And Chloe is way too fly to be standing beside someone who treats love like a game mode you can pause and play when it's convenient. She needs to channel every ounce of this drama into the booth. Drop a track so cold it makes Beyoncé's Lemonade feel like the warm-up round. Give us the heartbreak vocals, the savage one-liners, and that fierce, "I'm done with this nonsense" energy that makes the room shake. Then step back into the spotlight with the glow-up of the century. Edges laid, heels sky-high, makeup flawless, walking like peace and power are dripping off her. Looking so unbothered, it makes him question his whole life. But please, for the love of real artistry, good energy, and every queen who paved the way, cut back on those interviews. No more giggling through the pain on late-night shows. Let the music do the talking this time. Every time Chloe speaks on these men, it's like she accidentally sends out invites to the clown parade. Girl, enough. Let the music speak and let silence hit harder than any interview ever could. If she plays this right, this drama could be her biggest comeback yet. But the second she even thinks about spinning the block for Burna, somebody needs to snatch her phone, block his number, and hide the car keys. Because if she gives him another shot, that's not a second chance. That's the unwanted sequel to a movie nobody asked to see. The reviews are already in, and trust, they're bad. Don't give him the satisfaction, Chloe. Don't hand him the pen to rewrite another messy chapter in your story. But let's talk about it. Did Chloe really not see any of the red flags? Or was Burna just that slick with the game? And when is someone finally going to hold him accountable for how he moves with women? Or is he just going to keep sliding by with a beat and a bold face? And the real question, is he plotting a comeback? Like, is Burna out here getting that Lambo key ready like it's going to magically erase the disrespect? Nah, we need answers. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this one's messy and we're all watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss the next tea spill. And don't forget to share this with a friend who needs the update. Catch you in the next one.